I hadn't thought that I would be sending out any kind of a personal greeting for the holidays, but as things would happen, I really feel like I need to and I want to. So bear with me and enjoy what I will call my Christmas gift. So I go several days a week when I'm in Savannah to a YMCA where I exercise. It's an important part of how I live my life, the physical, taking care of myself physically. And I've been going to this gym for several years. So I walked in the door this morning, and an interesting thing happened. I took probably 10 steps into the hallway leading to the area where all the apparatus is, and I hear this voice, and the voice is saying, Dennis, how you doing? And I looked over to the right, and off in a distance, I see a gentleman. His name is Richard, who I've seen pretty much any time I go to the gym. He's there. And he's a very interesting guy, and he's someone, along with another person, someone that when I think about them, I think about the fact that he is soft skills personified, is the way I want to describe him. So so I said hello to him. I walked over and talked to him very briefly, and then turned to walk away, and then I see a young lady who is dressed from head to toe in an outfit that would qualify her as a lead helper in Santa's workshop. She occasionally does these kinds of things. Her name is Lovelight. And I think that speaks volumes right off the bat. She is the other person that I did not expect I was going to see. But when I saw Richard and I saw Lovelight, a light just went off, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to talk to these two folks, and I want to share as a couple of Christmas presents, them just chatting with me for a couple of minutes. So what you're going to see in this brief episode is you're going to see me off camera with talking first with Lovelight and then with Richard. No editing. It's just going to be them answering a few questions, saying a few things, and being themselves. And I think by the time you finish listening to both of them, you'll be smiling, and you'll feel like I've given you a bit of a Christmas present. So that's what this is all about. I wish all of you, my listeners, again, great greetings for the holidays, and enjoy your presence. So I'm with a very, very special person that I think you're all going to enjoy listening to for the next just very few minutes. Her name is Lovelight. So as we think about what's going on this time of the year, everybody's preparing for the holidays, thinking about what they're grateful for, thinking about all the people that are important to them. This is a young lady who does that in spades every day as part of her job. Lovelight is employed here at the YMCA in Savannah, Georgia, a community, as they talk about themselves. I'm going to let her tell you just a little bit about what her job is, including what her job title is and what that's all about. And then we're going to go on to the really important stuff. So Lovelight, what do you do here?
So my title is Senior Program Director, and I run membership, fitness, and aquatics at this branch. But bigger than that, really, we are stewards of the community, and that's kind of really what my job title is, right? Is making all of those things affect our community in a positive way.
So why are you dressed like Santa's helper?
That's one of the things I love about working at the Y is that I can kind of just be me. And with the season, it's not always a positive season for everyone. And so if we can do even just a little bit to make people smile, to bring joy, I can tell you our staff are very excited to see what I'm going to wear each day because it's gotten progressively more seasonal as the week has gone on. And it's just something that I do to bring joy to this week.
So when I say that you do what you love. Is that a fair description of how you feel about it?
That is 100% a fair description. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it's really important. I actually just had this conversation with some of my staff yesterday that I think what we do should be stewards to the life that we want to lead. And I've kind of lived my life that way my entire life. And so to come in and to love what I do every day is really important to me. It's also really important that my staff enjoy coming in here and doing what they do every day. So yeah, absolutely.
So every day you have responsibilities to manage people and also to provide leadership to those people. And as you probably understand well, you may not understand any of these exact words, but leaders are the people that motivate the people that work for them, the people that they have as their direct reports, their employees, but they also are there to be an example of the qualities and values of the organization that they represent.
That's true.
And there's more than ample words all over the walls of the YMCA. So say something in terms of how you feel about the YMCA as an important community that you live in.
Well, we have, when we went through the rebranding with the YMCA, one of the things that they did was add 3 pillars, and one of the pillars is social responsibility, and I think that's probably the most important one. It's kind of sums up what the Y does in every community that is in across the nation. So social responsibility is really the one that I grab a hold of because I think that it leads us to all of the other things.
Yeah. You love coming to work.
I do love coming to work, especially when I get to wear my Santa costume.
And we'll have to get you to Santa so we can get the full view of that as we end this conversation. It's I talk to a lot of people about the importance of things like inclusion, meaning everybody should be involved in whatever the endeavor is, whether it's the YMCA, a corporation, a church community. You clearly demonstrate an understanding of what that's all about. I compliment you for that, and I'll remind you that I just as I was on the elliptical this morning, and I first saw you. That's what inspired me to say, you know what, I want to talk to her because I think that she is a holiday greeting all by herself. So I want to thank you for taking just this very few minutes, only a little over 4 minutes. I look forward to sharing this conversation with anybody that checks out my podcast or any other places. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to
Merry
you.
Christmas to you.
Here's my other special friend that I wanted you all to meet. His name is Richard. He works at the YMCA in Savannah, Georgia. He's a very special person. And he's special even more because he probably doesn't realize how special he is. When I walked into the gym this morning, I saw him. More importantly, I heard his voice. And he greeted me by my name. Because as it turns out, he knows the names of most of the people who come in here on a regular basis, if not every one of them. And on most days, he finds a way to move around through the Y and greet them all with a simple hello, an encouragement if they're on an elliptical and not pedaling hard enough, but just some personal greeting that indicates that he's doing what he knows is important. And that is that he is serving the members of the YMCA community with his smile, with his voice, and with the display of the courage that is demonstrated by this gentleman in a really particular way. So Richard, pretty glowing introduction for you. Very well deserved, but nonetheless you're probably saying, why is he saying all that stuff? I wanted people to know who you are, in my words, first, based on how I know you, which is only here at the Y. But tell us a little about who you are.
Hi, my name is Richard Johnson. I've been here with the Y for going on 20 years now. And the Y is very important to me because I started out as a youth going to the Y when I was a young boy. And I was always athletic myself, but not just athletic, always helping people and doing things for others, And as I grew older, came out of high school, didn't go to college, but I maintained a good job always. In 1986, I had a car injury and landed me in a wheelchair, but thank God he gave me life again. He gave me the ability to do things that I probably wasn't doing when I was walking. Now I'm in a wheelchair, been in the wheelchair for 36 years. But my ability here, working at the Y now, like Dennis said, and he also have a nickname that I gave him, called Dennis the Menace. I love greeting people, fulfilling life to my fullest, because God said, no man know the day or hour he may come for us. So I want to try to do my best while I'm still living, show my full potential and what I can do. And like Dennis said, greeting each and every one here at the Y. Like he said, I just about know everyone here and got a nickname for just about everyone here. So I want to make this a special place when you come to see us at the Haberdasher Y or any other Ys that we have. Feel free to come out and just be happy. If you see me in a wheelchair, just say something to me so I can get to know you, and hopefully we can make a bond and friendship as well as anyone else here.
If I were to ask you the question, what's the most important thing that you value in the life that you have? What do you value the most?
I value my children and my grandchildren. I have a mother still, but my legacy is my children, to see their father and their grandfather grow up, giving them potential of good and the bad and the ugly as well. But I want them to see what value I bring so they can, in turn, receive that as when they get older, to always do what's right and do what's positive in their lifestyle.
If I say the word soft skills, what word comes to your mind?
Soft skills, never heard that one before, but I think I want to be on a mellow part of metal. Cool, calm, and collective, not harsh or not heavy spoken. I'm a laid back person, and I'm calm and cool and collective.
Okay, good. So if I say that you do what you love, is that fair?
I do it, yes, that'll be fair too. Soft spoken or soft skill. Doing what I love, yes, is moving around, seeing what I see in the world, trying to make the world a better place as it could be better today.
I wish you all the best for your holidays, Richard. And I've said it to you several times, and I'll say it again, you are the spirit of this YMCA. And I can't imagine there's a single person either on the staff or that comes here to exercise that would disagree with that. You show your gratitude for life in how you go about doing everything that you do every day, and we're better for it as a community. Happy holidays, my friend.
Thank you, Dennis. Appreciate you, and happy holidays to you, my friend.
Produced by Adavita Studios. Connect your voice to the world.